And as an opener, some very good friends of mine and friends of many of yours, two beautiful people, Rachele and Emilio, that are recently married, and husband and wife. Two people that have their own journeys with trauma, with mental health, and with healing. And now they've created something called Relationship Renegades. Can I hear you say, Relationship Renegades?
Relationship Renegades!
Yeah, they are lit. I think they have like 175 million followers on Instagram, like Kim K, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and The Rock all combined. They're supermodels, as you'll see here in a moment. But they built a movement around the importance of relationships, the intimacy of connection within relationships, and working and healing through relationships, which is something that we can all use and we can all need. So for the next 10, 15 minutes, let's allow ourselves to be entertained by two incredible human beings, and let's watch their work. Rachele and Emilio from Relationship Renegades.
Yeah.
You, Rachele?
Yes.
What's up, everybody?
That Bluetooth speaker is no more. My name is Emilio.
I'm Rachele.
And we are the Relationship
Renegades.
And what you saw there, if you could hear it, one of the themes of Relationship Renegades is that we all make sure that we create a space where we feel safe, seen, heard, and loved. And so what we do at Relationship Renegades, one of the main things is to help people create healthy relationships, to make sure that both parties know how to create a space where they feel safe, seen, heard, and loved.
Yes. And we feel like there's a big problem out there in the world, and that problem is that the societal norm and media is so focused on toxic and failed relationships, and we want to help change that.
Yeah, absolutely. So our mission at Relationship Renegades is to co-create a world where healthy relationships are the new norm.
Yes. And not just the relationship, like intimate relationships, but the relationship you have with yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what's your relationship with you? How healthy is that?
Yeah.
What's your relationship to other people, to your partner, to your family, to your friends?
Ustedes.
And what is your relationship to the world around you, right? To nature, to God, to source, to whatever you want to call it. And to set new baselines for what's possible in life, love, and relationships.
Yeah, new baselines, really raising the bar, right? Everything's impossible until it's possible.
Yes.
Right? So like in life, in any category of life, there was a time where we're like, let's go to the moon. You know what, that's impossible.
Crazy.
Until it's possible, right?
You can't do that.
They were like, let's go and fly, we can fly. It's like, no, that's impossible until it's possible. There could be your phones, you guys have phones where it's like, oh, you know what, there's gonna be this device, it's gonna fit in your pocket, you can travel all over the world with it, and transact, you know, business transactions. That's impossible.
Crazy.
Until it's possible. So, what's impossible right now in relationships, and what can we make possible? Right? What are the limiting stories we tell ourselves in relationships of like, oh, it's this way, oh, it's this way, and oh, when you get married, it's this way. And what's impossible now, and how can we make that possible? That is literally the essence of Relationship Renegades. It's really the renegade portion, right? Like going against the grain, choosing differently.
Yeah, how can we raise that bar? Who here wants to raise the bar when it comes to their relationship? Healthy, supportive, connected, deeply connected relationships. Well, one of the most powerful ways to do that is to really understand our triggers. Triggers that feel so uncomfortable and so ugly and so gross, and a lot of times we want to run away, suppress, deny, and isolate or disconnect when we feel triggered. What we want to showcase today is how triggers are actually and can be these really awesome gifts. These really awesome gifts wrapped in really ugly wrapping paper. Really ugly wrapping paper.
Yeah. Now, the reason why they're gifts is because it's another opportunity to find out what hasn't been healed within us. When we get triggered, it's literally a resonance happening within us, like a tuning fork. We're resonant, something's happening, and we're like, oh, something's going on. It's a whole law of resonance, and it's a deeper conversation. It's a deeper workshop. We don't have time for that today. But we're going to try to give you a little taste of it, a little bit of awareness. But just know that it's an opportunity. It's a gift because it's an opportunity to find out what hasn't been healed yet within you. So that's step one. Step two is, okay, well, here's an opportunity, but how do I actually heal from it, right? How do I get rid of that resonance? And so we're going to give you a practical tool, something you can take back with you and practice, and hopefully that can help out in the journey.
And to also understand, like, why should you care, right? Like, why does this really matter in your life? Is one, is that we're always going to get triggered. Like, we're always going to have these things that come up, that we have these feelings, these emotions, and a lot of us maybe weren't taught how to deal with those, what to do with them. So we want to showcase to you how you always have two choices, at least two, when it comes to triggers, right? We have this choice to, you get triggered, you feel this emotion, you can choose to disconnect, to isolate, to run away. And that will create more disconnection in all your relationships, especially one with yourself. And then you have this other choice over here, that every time you feel those really uncomfortable feelings that you maybe want to like do all that stuff, if you can choose the second choice, to lean in, to feel, to process, to heal, to grow, you will always get this amazing gift of a deeper connection on a level that you never experienced before. Yeah.
Now, who wants to get triggered tonight? Huh? You want to get triggered?
Babe, what the heck? Look at all those dishes over there. I asked you so many times, can you just put the dishes in the dishwasher?
What are you talking about right now, babe?
I'm talking about the fact that I asked you so many times.
Babe, I'm working right now. Where the heck are you?
I was working over there too, but I can't focus.
Oh my God, babe, you're screaming at me right now, babe.
Because you don't listen.
Babe, I like the groceries. I'm the one who cooks.
So many times. Please just put the dishes in the dishwasher.
Baby, I'm trying, but I'm not right now. I like cook, clean. When do you do that? I've been trying to do this.
I do it all the time.
Babe, this is ridiculous. I'm freaking working right now. God, I can't do this. Whatever. This is ridiculous.
Oh my gosh, I just feel so nervous. Oh my gosh, where's Juan Pablo when you need him? Where's my trigger translator?
Ha! Yeah! Rachel, it's been a long time, man.
Yes.
It's been like, what, 2 hours or something, huh? Yeah. What's happening? You triggered, yes?
Yeah, I'm really so triggered.
This is good, huh?
No, it doesn't feel good. It does not feel good at all. No, I don't like it.
Rachel, remember your training, yes?
I don't remember. Teach me again.
Remember,
What's
it's
the
a
steps?
3-step process.
Yeah, okay.
All right, first one.
Okay.
Smile, Rachel.
Okay, I'm smiling.
Smile, huh?
Okay, but it feels so fake. Like, why am I smiling?
Rachel, it's a pattern interrupt, huh?
Okay.
It's a slicing and dicing of your old programming, huh?
Okay.
And it's something simple you can do. You just smile and you're like, oh, okay, slicing and dicing.
Okay.
You got that?
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
second step.
What's next? What's next?
There's me doing it again, huh? What are you doing, huh? What are you doing specifically? More specific, the better.
Okay, there's me expecting him to read my mind.
Oh, yes, that's good, huh?
There's me
Good.
blaming him again.
Oh, I like that one.
There's me just like yelling at him in his face while he's working and probably has a lot going on.
Yes. Rachel, the reason why we do this is because you want to observe, get into observer mode.
Okay.
So what you're doing, huh?
Okay.
These are the reps, Rachel.
Okay, I'm trying.
You rep and rep, it gets bigger, faster, and stronger.
Okay, I want to get stronger.
Yes, okay. Now you probably have a lot of emotions coming
so
up.
many
yes?
emotions, so many emotions.
You probably have a lot of emotions coming from
Yeah,
this
so much anger,
beautiful body.
frustration.
You have
Okay.
Okay. Emotions. What kind of, let's pick an emotion.
Anger, frustration, annoyance.
Yes.
Okay, let's go with anger.
Anger, yeah, he's a good buddy of mine. We
I'm
like to
angry.
slice and dice him.
It does not feel good. I don't like it.
Okay, let's focus. Remember,
I don't want to feel this way anymore.
remember your training, Rachel. Anger, huh? Check this.
Okay.
Say, ha-ha!
Ah!
Yes, okay, it's good. Okay, so anger, okay? Instead of doing all the programming they used to do, just hiding, suppressing, denying,
Yes.
Netflix and chilling.
I know, that feels so good.
Yeah. That's like holding a beach ball underwater, okay? And you're holding it down, and then you got another beach ball, and you got another beach ball,
Yeah.
and it's taking your energy away, Rachel.
Yeah, I have no energy.
You're not living fully, Rachel.
No, I'm not.
What you need to do is welcome the emotions. Yes?
Okay, but it feels so scary to
Yes. See, when you welcome the emotion,
Yeah.
it's like letting go of the beach ball. and then it rubs.
Okay.
Eruption is nice.
You
want to be free, huh?
I want to be free.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anger.
Okay.
Say anger.
Anger.
Say, I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
Yes. Yes.
Ah!
I want you to picture you're in your house, okay?
Okay.
Doing your morning routines, you're making coffee, eh?
Okay.
Yes. And anger is on the door, he's trying to kick down, like, let me in! And you're like, no!
No, but it feels so scary sometimes.
Yes.
I don't want to feel all that.
Rachel, I want you to open the door.
Okay.
And I want you to welcome him in. Welcome to the party. Say, hey, come on in. I'm glad you're here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Anger.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Yeah, maybe make him a cup of coffee, put some collagen in it, a little butter. Take a seat. Really feel it. Yes, it's just energy passing through the body, eh? It's just data. You wanna just feel anger, huh?
Yeah.
Let it just get out of there, huh? Yes, it's good, huh?
Yeah.
Just breathe through it. What was that, Rachel?
Yeah, it feels better.
What was that?
Yeah, I feel better.
Oh yeah, nice. So tell me, where's my friend Anger now? In the room. Where is he?
I don't know, I think he left.
There it is. See, anger. You hide, suppress, deny, distract. From anger, it gets bigger and bigger, huh?
Yeah.
When you invite him in, and you're like, I'm glad you're here. He's like, nah, I don't want to be here anymore. No? He just disappears, this guy. I don't know how he does it, but he does it.
Yeah, I'm having all these realizations too about my past and my childhood.
Oh, yes. No, this is good, actually. We need to dissect that, and we need to journal about that and talk about that. But we don't have time, Rachel.
Okay.
We need to. Do you want to rewind
Yeah,
the
rewind.
situation?
Let's do it again. Let's try it again.
Yeah, let's do a rewind, eh?
Okay,
All
I'm
right,
ready.
I got this button here, huh?
Okay.
You want to rewind?
Yes, let's go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Press this button.
Go. Hey, babe.
Yeah, look.
Can I talk to you about something?
Yeah, what's going on?
There's something that's been on my heart and my mind, and I feel like I really need to express it to you before I explode.
Right now, I'm kind of a little busy with work, though. Look at me.
I can totally see you're busy, and if it's okay, it's so important to me, and I'd love to talk with you if it's okay.
Yeah, sure, but it's important to you. Can I just share something? Like every time we have to talk, like I just want to be vulnerable. Like it kind of scares me a little bit because like it's like, oh, we need to talk. I'm just like worried about what we're gonna talk about. Like, but you know, I want to just like, I know these are like growth opportunities. And these are like opportunities to deeply connect. So I just want to make sure I create a safe space for you to communicate whatever you need to communicate.
Thank you so much for sharing that, love.
Yeah. What's going on?
I want you to just breathe together. You don't have to worry. There's something that I discovered, and I feel like I really need to share it with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how we learned that triggers are gifts?
Yeah.
And
totally.
the other day I got really triggered at you, and I started yelling and screaming at you.
Yeah.
Well, I've been working with Juan Pablo on this process
Juan
of why.
Pablo? Wait, who's
Yeah,
that?
he's my trigger translator. Just don't worry about it. It's this process that I use. So
Okay.
I realized recently that, this might sound crazy, but in my childhood, I grew up around a lot of drama, around a lot of fighting.
Yeah.
And I think that became my norm, that became my comfort zone.
Oh,
And I just got so used to fighting all the time that sometimes when everything's going really well between us, I feel like I have to it feels uncomfortable because it's so different.
Yeah.
And so I think sometimes I've been picking fights with you because it's different than my comfort zone.
Wow.
And I realized recently that I really want to create this deep connection with you. I want to have a loving, supportive, healthy relationship. And I really want to work together so that I no longer just explode. And what I really meant to say was that a lot of times when dishes pile up in the sink, for whatever reason, as silly as this may sound, it just gives me anxiety. And I would love to work together to figure out a way where we can maybe keep the kitchen a little bit more cleaner, but do it together.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, like mind blown. Like wow. Like first of all, what an incredible gift you just realized. And two, thank you so much for sharing all of that, especially the way that you did it, like with the tone and everything. Like really appreciate that. And look, so I've been I've been looking at the man in the mirror more than ever. I've been taking these like courses from Relationship Renegades, pretty cool company. And long story short, like I've been realizing that like I haven't been doing what I said I want to do, you know, in this relationship and like with friends and my work, and like I just feel so like out of integrity and accountability with myself, especially with you. And like I want to change that. And of course you can start with the dishes, like there's something little, but if that creates anxiety for you, like why would I want to do that to somebody I love? And so we can certainly do that. I have been super busy, but it's not an excuse to just do it really quick. But I just wanted to say thanks for sharing, and I'm just glad that we're like this feels good, like just to connect like this, because I don't want us to fight, you know. And I just really appreciate you sharing that.
Showcase to you how triggers really can be pretty awesome gifts, where you really do get to experience each other on such a deeper level. You get to understand each other better. You get to understand yourself better. You get to know the person that's actually, that you're looking at the mirror at, as well as the person that's standing in front of you. Yeah. And one of the only ways to discover that deeper knowing, that deeper connection, is through these growth opportunities, aka as triggers. And the perception around triggers is so daunting and scary, and one of our biggest missions is to help people change the perception, right? That it actually is this, can be this gift, this growth. And if we lean in, then we can have those deeper connections. And we always have those two choices. So next time, every time you feel triggered, just know like, okay, I have choices here. I'm not stuck here. Yeah. I have the power of choice to choose. And I can choose to give in to all the emotions that I so want to yell and scream and run and disconnect. But if you do that, it will only lead to more disconnection. But if you can lean in and you can grow and ask questions and learn different processes that help you through them, it will lead to some of the most beautiful gifts and a deeper kind of connection and love that you never even thought was possible.
Mm-hmm. You know, to add to that a little bit, one of the things we do in a relationship, because we know that, because we've committed to that, is, you know, the first one, it's a game. Like, why not make this a game, right? So, like, we know that if one of us is triggered, we know that it's our own shit, because it's something's resonating based on past programming. So we know that if I'm triggered, it's my stuff. She knows if she's triggered, it's her stuff. Of course, we're going to create safe space for us to unravel that together. But the cool thing is that if we're both heated and we're both triggered and it's on, it's what's cool is that we have a game where it's like the first person to be vulnerable, the first person to either own their shit, or the first person to like realize something, the gift after doing the work either together or separate or what have you, wins. Yeah. Right? Like
the game.
It's because like the ego is so strong, like, no, I'm not gonna, like, it's so uncomfortable to like do that, like, no, it's so strong. But when you kind of add a game, like gamify it a little bit, like, okay, then that muscle gets a lot bigger of like wanting to be vulnerable, saying, look, it was completely my fault, like, you're absolutely right, you know what, I just learned that I'm like this and blah, blah, blah. And so it's really cool. And the fact is, like, it doesn't matter who elevates first, it brings the other one up. It brings the relationship up. When one evolves, the other one rises up. It's just, it's a universal law. And like, so it can just go like that, and it's this positive ladder that we just have committed to, and just really helps out with us and of course our clients. But if you have any questions or comments on anything that we did, of course it was short. Obviously, we'll be here after the show, what have you. We're happy to answer any questions.
That's a way deeper conversation, but totally. That was a very quick version of what could usually be like a whole day workshop. But
totally, yeah. Yes. But we can still answer any questions or comments after the show. And then, of course, we're on all social media channels, relationship.renegades. Yes. You can join the tribe. We're happy to be a part of your journey and help and serve in any way that we can. And we just want to help people create a healthy relationship, make sure that you guys feel just a lot more peace, love, joy in your life, and just a deeper connection, I think, that we're all craving right now.
Yeah. So, and speaking of deeper connection, I do have one more thing that I forgot to tell you.
Wait, tell me.
Yeah.
Wait, right now?
Yeah, it's really important.
Wait, seriously, right now? Okay.
Live from Los Angeles, it's the One Man Show!
That was amazing. That was rad. That was amazing. That was amazing. Thank you. That was amazing. Love you.